3, 2, 1.
Years ago, when I served in another ministry, I realized that we were so busy serving the Lord, so to speak, that we really didn't have much time for much friendship. And so I told the Lord back a long time ago when I was a single man, Lord, if you ever allow me to plant a church, I want it to be a koinonia church, a church where there's a lot of brotherly love and fellowship. This was the living room of the house that we rented back in the old days, and we used this for our church. And as you can see, the worship team would play there, and the people came, and the little church started to grow. We'd been meeting in a home. The bottom floor was where we met as a church. The garage, the second floor, the Sunday school. We also lived there. We had 2 bathrooms, and sometimes we'd have 40 people spend the night there with 2 bathrooms. And the church was growing. The neighbors were complaining about the sound, and so we needed to find a different place. We started to look for a typical church building. We couldn't find anything. And then we saw an advertisement in the newspaper, and it said, house for sale, 18 bathrooms. And I looked at Betty, she looked at me, and we said, that looks interesting. And we went to see the place, and when we went there, we liked it, we loved it. We thought this is a perfect place for us until we found out about the price. So we went to the bank anyway, and the bank officer told us, there's no way we can give you a loan. You guys are missionaries, you don't make enough money, and the church definitely doesn't make enough money. Well, about 6 months went by, I guess, more or less, and the owner showed up at where we were living and where the church was meeting, and she said, I've decided to lower the price, and also my son knows the president of the bank. Let's go try it again. And so we went to the bank office, the bank officer, and he said, listen, if you can come up with 50% of the price of the building, then we can give you a loan for the rest. And so he asked me, can you come up with 50%? And I prayed real quick, and I looked at him and I said, yes. And he said, okay, we'll start the paperwork. A few weeks went by, and the owner of the house showed up again to where we were living, and she said, Brian, I've got great news. They approved the loan. And I looked at her, and she said, you don't look very happy. And I said, well, I am very happy. It's just that now I have to come up with the money. And she said, you don't have the money? I said, no, but I'll have it. And within 2 weeks, we had 50% of the building, and we had enough money to also move here and start some changes. And so that happened because churches and individuals heard about the need, and they contributed. They helped us out. And now we've been here for years, and so many people have come here for church. So many people have stayed in the building, some for longer periods of time, others for just one night. Short-term missionary teams, pastors that have come for training, so many different things. And so we're so grateful for what God has done these last years here with this building in Lima, Peru. We're building a new area now on the 3rd floor. If any of you have been here, you remember what it was like before, and now we've taken everything down as far as the rooms that used to be there. The apartment is still here, for those of you who have been here, but the whole back section, we've torn it down, and we are building a new room. It'll be the largest room we have in the building, because Sundays, we have no room, even with several services. And also for youth, for young adults, for different kinds of training that we offer. We need extra space. It's a great problem to have.
Ahora estamos entrando ya al proceso de acabados, ¿no? El proceso de acabados es un proceso en el que entra en una fase más lenta, porque entra parte eléctrica, parte de sanitarios, parte de pintura y todas esas cosas que se tienen que hacer ya a un paso ya un poco más de dedicación, ¿no? Para que todo quede bien. Y como puedes ver, nos está tomando tiempo porque nos hace falta apoyo. Las puertas están abiertas. Si tienes más que nada la voluntad de apoyarnos y tienes algunos indicios en lo que va referente a la construcción, acá te puedo ayudar para que seas más útil para avanzar de una mejor manera el proyecto y poder darle un plus en velocidad, ¿no?
My name is Marco, and we are super excited. I personally am super excited for what God is doing here in Lima, Peru. And I know you guys saw a bunch of videos and pictures of what's really going on, but that's only the start. So I want to share with you guys 3 ways that you can help. First, please pray for us because we want creativity. We want to do things different. We want to do things the way that God inspires us. So please pray for us as we go along through this project. Second, if you want to come and help, please do. We need help. So please, if God puts in your heart to come and help, do it. Just come, we'll receive you gladly. And third, we need financial help. We need help, donations, ways that you guys can support us through these projects and the upcoming projects as well. Please donate if God puts in your heart. Pray about this, and we're, again, gladly accept you guys here. Come and visit us, pray for us, donate. We'll be here waiting for you guys.